What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 3D Arcade. Today we're going to be doing some post commentary over top of the MTBA Week 10 battle against the Soul Hill Samurats and Saiyan Salamander. It's the fighting team versus the fairy team, so hopefully we have a good chance, but as you guys can tell from the layout, we're 4-5 and he's 8-1. So, going to be kind of crazy. We're going to take it on. I wanted to do it in a way that was going to allow us to focus on the battle, because if we won, we likely made playoffs. So I decided to just focus on the battle 100% and see how that worked out for us. In addition, honestly just wasn't feeling myself that day, and I'm not feeling great today, but this battle goes up tomorrow, so I have to get it done. You probably noticed there's not a team builder either, pretty much the same reason. Jumping on in though, this battle is going to be about 15 minutes long, and I'm going to do my best to kind of keep up with the layout as we move through it here, but we're just going to jump on in. As you guys can tell, I'm taking care of who I think the lead's going to be at this point. I'm excited there's not a Hitmon top, so I'm thinking I'm going to go Rabombi and just get the webs up really early, kind of take some stuff down if I can, but we're gonna see what I choose to do here. This when I watched this back quickly a minute ago, it felt like it took a lot less time than this. Pretty sure we go Rabombi here. I think Rabombi's good. Yeah, Rabombi's coming in. Rabombi is Focus Sash. We do have Cobalion, so there's been some times in a couple of mocks that I wasn't really sure if Cobalion was going to be bulky or if it was going to be offensive. So we're going to be kind of scouting that out. Obviously, it can't kill us with the Sash, so getting the webs up is just going to be sick. It's going to be really nice to have. And once we get to our strategy later with the Gardevoir, that I'll kind of keep secret till we pull it off, I guess, since we're not doing the team builder. Once we get to that point, it's going to be pretty sick. So you know what I should do in the future is download the downloads of this and use that for the videos, because doing it like this does mean you guys see the moves and that's not the most fun. I never really pay attention to it for that purpose though. So anyway, you can tell we're both thinking about it for a long time. I'm really debating whether or not I want to go for the webs, because we can 2-hit KO with Moonblast and we will outspeed whatever comes in, but the thing is priority, and I remembered that. So we see that he's got Flash Cannon. He's special freaking I'm looking at the name that he's got and I've blanked. Cobalion. He's special Cobalion. We have our webs up. We have one left. We have to choose if we want to keep Rabombi around. His only other method of clearance is going to be Defog Blaziken, and you know, any boots users he has would be a potential threat to this strat, but I don't see that happening. I'm pretty sure I'm looking up whether or not Cobalion gets Bullet Punch, and I don't think it does. So we're just chilling. We know he's going to hit us with something, assuming he's going to set up. So we're thinking Quiver Dance, or we're thinking Moonblast. If we Quiver Danced and he wasn't going to attack, we probably could have 2-hit KO'd him, which is unfortunate. He does get the rocks up. But we do get the high roll in the second roll, and we see for the very first Pokemon going down, we have KO'd Cobalion. And this also means that if he brings in a non-bullet punch user, then Rabombi does get to kill something, but he's got rocks up now, so Bombi's going down if it comes back in. That means that Bombi's staying in and clicking a button, hoping it hits something. So he knows that we don't have Lele, so we don't really have Psychic Terrain being automatic set. So anything with Bullet Punch just kind of runs us here. We're going to see a +1 Toxicroak coming in. And he's probably not worried about Sticky Webs too much in his prep, because he is relying a lot on that Bullet Punch. In this case, we see the Fake Out priority, so that's going to be what it is. Obviously, you know, looking at our team, we don't have the best ways to take this out. We have Quad Effective Gardevoir, and other than that, you know, he's probably got Dry Skin for Primarina. We don't have a good stab Psychic move without being set up first. On Comfey, Mega Diancie could come in and take it out, but if he's got Bullet Punch, we're in trouble. Or if he's Scarfed, we don't know if he's Scarfed at this point because he used a priority move. So we really kind of have to figure it out, and I'm doing some damage calcs to do that. While we're talking about that, though, let me go ahead and click that. So Bombi is down as well. We're 5-5. We both have our hazards up. It's a pretty even field at this point. We just have a little bit more. We have the natural speed control, but he has got the control in terms of what's going on. I believe at this time I'm really thinking Primarina with Psychic would be amazing, because we are carrying it. But the thing about Primarina with Psychic is that if he's Scarfed, he's still going to hit us, and a Gunk Shot like with Kebia Berry, that's a lot. And we kind of want to preserve the Primarina for the Blaziken as much as possible. It's huge there. So I'm thinking Reflect, obviously not going to be the best move for us, because he does go for the Swords Dance, but we go ahead and get the T-Wave off, thinking he's going to attack. We can slow him down some more, get the chance for the Paras, and this man clicks Swords Dance in front of us twice, and then we miss Play Rough. It's the worst possible move for us. Really bad, but we do have 7 turns left to reflect. He unfortunately is +4, so triple attack. He's going to have triple attack, bullet punch, so he's basically going back down to +2, but that means he's double attacked, super effective moves, and he's slow and he's parried. So that means the Scarf is definitely no longer a threat for us. It's just bullet punch. So we have to kind of think through what we want to go through here. Can he kill us with a bullet punch? Can we kill him if he goes for like a gunk shot or a poison jab? And unfortunately, the Hidden Power Psychic that I'm carrying on Comfey is a roll. It's like 94 to 108, so it's about a 50%. I think it's like 46% chance that we OHKO it, and that's pretty scary because while we want to be hit and activate our weakness policy, we're not living a hit from +2. The best thing at this point left for us to kind of set up on is probably going to be behind screens Lucario or Terrakion. I was like, four-legged boy, forgetting his name. So we're kind of tough here. I'm pretty sure I end up going Primarina, Molly Hooper. Yeah, we end up going Primarina because it just takes the hits the best. And Parad and Webs, Psychic's definitely going to OHKO and outspeed. And even if he switches, it's going to be huge damage on something. But unfortunately, he has Sash. So we see the Poison Jab come through. And thank God we are Kebia Berry because we were wrecked. We do have Aqua Jet. So we should outspeed with priority. He's bullet punching. I don't click Aqua Jet. Wow, I didn't think about that in the fight. But, oh, no, I thought about the fact that he's dry skin. Look at me, in fight, thinking better than I am now. Yeah, so I'm so glad I didn't click that. We do, thankfully, live a bullet punch. That was the only way he was going to hit us. We do see Sanji, the Blaziken, coming out now. Unfortunately, we are below 25%, so we can't get our sub off. That's really unfortunate, but we're going to see him go for the Protect. I think I click Aqua Jet because we're doing a good amount of damage to him. We're chipping him down, and I think with 3 turns of Reflect, getting this turn, Protect, Sure Speed goes up. Next turn, he Poison Jabs us, he kills us, but we get an Aqua Jet off. We do enough damage that with the last turn of Reflect, we can come in, and he's not going to be able to one-hit KO on Comfey with Poison Jab through the Protect. And if he's not thinking about that, then we can click Draining Kiss and get some health back. So that is the idea at this point in this match. We really want to kind of keep Gardevoir and Diancie in the back. It's a little bit unfortunate that that Play Rough missed because we would have popped that Sash earlier and then we wouldn't have had to burn so much health. Like we'd be at like 88 with this, and then we would have been able to sub here, Aqua Jet, he's dead. It would have been sick. It would have been great. It would have played exactly how it was supposed to. Something would have come in, probably bullet punched and killed us. But we would have had this taken care of already, and then we would have been free to come in with any of our other mons to set back up. And obviously, if you guys are kind of anticipating my strat here, I've got Psychic Terrain on that Gardevoir. So if we could have brought it in with the Reflect, that would have been best, but it is going to be what it is going to be. Thankfully, no clearance means, and since he's not clearing at this point, it seems like he probably isn't going to. So no clearance Blaziken, and then Blaziken, the speed booster being gone, means that if he does not have a Scarfer, we're probably sitting very pretty moving forward into the rest of this fight if we can get that Psychic Terrain up, because then Diancie's going to outspeed everything, priority's going to be shut down, and we should OHKO it all. So he would have to have some Scarf and some bulk left, and that seems kind of scary. For him to be running, and either way, it's going to be a close match, so we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see Comfey come back out. It's going to end up taking that 12% from rocks. Very unfortunate, but we're going to go for the Draining Kiss here, because it's going to be +3 priority. Sanji doesn't get Bullet Punch. I made sure to check that as well. So we're going to see ourselves go back to full. We're going to see Poison Jab come through, activate the Weakness Policy for 45% behind that sub. Maybe he protects here to scout. I'm honestly not certain. But if he's thinking about it, he knows that Triage is there and he's not going to get faster than the Comfey, so that's going to be what it is. And we're just kind of waiting for it at this point. We're clicking Draining Kiss, obviously. You guys know we're clicking it. I know I'm clicking it. So we're just chilling, Sanji is going to go down. We are going to be at 77. So obviously the problem here is if we don't OHKO anything, Bullet Punch can still hit us. It's just going to be slower than us. So I believe if he's calcing it, and I think he actually takes a long time to make this decision if I remember correctly. But if you calc this out, a Life Orb Lucario is about the only chance he has to kill. Life Orb or better. And I don't think Terrakion can do it. I don't think Breloom can do it. I'm a little bit scared of Sash Breloom because its attack is so high and hitting me back with a Poison Jab could be pretty bad. I'm also scared of Poison Jab Terrakion with like weakness policy. I don't know if Terrakion gets Bullet Punch off the top of my head, but if he does, then weakness policy, Rock Polish, and then a Bullet Punch. No, he definitely clicks an attack first move, actually, now that I think about that. So if he's weakness policy, he's going to click that up. And hopefully he gets Bullet Punch, because then in his mind, he's like, well, I'm +2. I can just Bullet Punch everything left on this team. You know, a Fairy type. Obviously, they're both Fairy types. But a Quad Weak Fairy and a regular Weak Fairy, not going to be great. So we kind of need Draining Kiss to do its work. We don't have a team builder, so I'll talk about this here while we're waiting on Salem to make his choice. Comfey is not bulky Comfey. It's fast Comfey with a little bit of defense and defense nature. But the reason it's not is because I wanted to have enough speed that we could outspeed Toxicroak with it, because poison moves, while Bullet Punch could not kill this from a Toxicroak unless it was like a Choice Band Toxicroak or something. Probably I didn't calc that, but I figured it was going to be Scarf or like Black Sludge or something, or Focus Sash. Completely forgot about that. Derp. But I wanted it to outspeed that, so we have like 240 in speed. And I didn't end up using it, so it's very unfortunate that we're not bulky. Looking at the rest of this battle here, but we did manage to get the Toxicroak out of there at +3. That's crazy. Could have been a +4 sweep. Yeah, +4, not +3. So we were actually talking about it in the chat at the time. I thought it was over. Like, the fact that I'm in this right now is crazy. Kind of feel like I got it. Really feeling like he's gonna go Lucario. I feel like with all the time he's taking, he's definitely looking at calcing that Lucario. But the good news is if he kills, we're going to know what it has. And we're actually EV'd on our Gardevoir to, like, unless he crits, like at this point we're praying for no crits is what we're looking at. Unless he crits, Gardevoir is EV'd to live rocks plus a Bullet Punch with like 4 health left or something like that. Like, it's... Actually, it might even be more. I think I made it even weaker so that it could live. It's like near max HP, max defense, bold Gardevoir to take a Bullet Punch because he's slowed down. And I know he's stuck slowed down. So he could be Scarfed, which is a thing. I don't remember what he clicks here. If he's Scarfed, that kind of eats this. But luckily, he does less damage. So if he outspeeds, it doesn't matter. But he could hit Meteor Mash if he's Scarf, because he'd still outspeed this Gardevoir. But if he probably thinks he doesn't outspeed the Gardevoir, and Scarf's pretty common on it. So you do see he lives, and he takes us out. He does click Meteor Mash. So at this point, I'm panicked. I think that he knows my strat. I think he's figured it out somehow. And I'm thinking, oh snap, that's probably Scarf. He was probably not expecting it to kill, which is why he clicked it. But in my mind, I'm like, oh shoot, he's Scarfed. He's going to click Meteor Mash, kill that Gardevoir. It's not Focus Sash, it's Terrain Extender, so that we can go for the sweep with as much as possible. Oomph. Excuse me. From Diancie without fear of Bullet Punching one hit killing us. And I'm scared. I'm pretty sure I'm calcing it at this point to figure out if I can get an idea of like if that was a roll, where he might be if he's Scarfed. And at this point in my calcs, I'm remembering that I made Gardevoir slow instead of fast in favor of bulk. And we're going to see what happens here. Obviously, at this range, Scarf Gardevoir with Psychic would have also been great. But if anything hit it and killed it, like Bullet Punch still hits it bad. And if anything hits Diancie, Diancie's useless. So we could have gone maybe like Clefable Gardevoir here with like Scarf and Life Orb, or like Scarf and Papiri Berry. But I like this tech. We're going to see if it works out for us. Hopefully we can get to a 1-0, 2-0 situation either way on either side. Because there's a decent chance, depending on how the standings work out, even if we lose this match, if it's 1-0 or 2-0, we have a good chance to win. Like, basically 4 other people would have to win their games pretty well, like 4-0 or more, to kind of take that away from us as the last wild card. So we're seeing what's going down. So we're gonna trace our Justified. We're going to take our rocks damage. I was checking the moves a moment ago, as you guys probably saw. We do have Terrakion chilling at full health and Breloom chilling at full health. Really hoping Breloom's not Sash, but that could be likely. And we're clicking Terrain Extender and we're seeing what's happening. Salem's going to spend some time here also trying to calc, but he's going to Bullet Punch. You're going to see we're going to eat that. So we now know he's not Life Orb. We know he's nothing like that. That's great. So we absolutely live. And he's like, oh my god, that's not good. And then I actually was surprised to learn here. I really thought, I think we actually surprisingly outspeed, and I didn't see that coming. I feel like I remember getting him with a Moonblast. I think we're going to see that here in a second. Yeah, we're going to Moonblast him and kill him, and he's going to be like, oh, what? Why are you not Psychic? And I was like, because you got 2 Steel types. And he was like, I don't know, man. So we had some back and forth on that. Thankfully, we do have Keji out here, also taking the webs, so hopefully we have a chance. If he's Scarfed, it's still bad for us. He does like Scarfed Terrakion on his team, but we're going to see what's happening. Psychic Terrain is just chilling right here. I'm trying to figure out if I want a Willow or if I want a Moonblast, because I'm pretty scared. He's Rock Polish Weakness Policy, and Moonblast isn't going to kill that. But I remember... I think I'm calcing Diancie here. So I think I... No, I don't. Okay. I took the big risk here. And I click Moonblast, and he lives on a low roll. I probably should have clicked Will-O-Wisp. I think I was thinking that he was going to kill me. I didn't think there was much chance I would live. I probably should have clicked Will-O-Wisp or Mystical Fire to get the chip. That way he didn't have a chance of getting the weakness policy off. But thankfully he's not weakness policy. So he's thankfully he's not, and he still has 4 more turns. He thinks it's 1. He might think it's 4. Who knows? So we are going to see Moonblast go down. And worst case scenario, this is Sash Breloom and we lose 1-0. We're going to see what happens. So he is down on speed. If he doesn't kill it, if he lives and he doesn't kill us here, we're good. So we just have to see what happens. We are neutral to fighting, and we click Moonblast, and Diancie brings home the 5th victory for the Arkansas Pigknights in MTBA. We are going to find ourselves... It went away. That's classic. That's classic. All right. I'm going to loop you up, and you're going to go like this. And we're gonna pause you. There we go. That looks better. I'm sorry for that weird glitch. I'm trying to get used to doing everything in OBS as I do this post-com and trying some stuff out in another league. But we take home our 5th victory. Salem is handed his 8-2 record, which definitively puts him in 2nd place for the league. The other tied team he was with is 9-0 right now. As of playing this, they'll wait to see what their last game is. And but that means that we are pretty much locked, unless some people lose the matches, which at the time of recording this in postcom, I know they haven't. So we're locked as the 2nd wild card. We're fighting the 1st place team, which means next week we will be taking on the Psychic type team coached by Dimagon. Looking forward to that. He's also the commissioner of the league. He's helped me out building a lot. I've learned a lot from him this season. We're going to see if we can use it to take some stuff home. He does have Metagross, and he's also got Galarian Slowking. So we've got some stabs, stab super effectives against us to do some stuff, and we only have Grimmsnarl on our side, so we're gonna have to watch out for that. As far as psychic move spam, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. But we do finish 5-5. We are 4th in the Shield division, and that means we are 8th overall for our record. There are going to be there are like 5 other teams that are 5-5, or like 4 or 5 teams that are 5-5, but we're 5-5-0, the perfect middle ground season. It's like we didn't even play. We're gonna see what happens though. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. We've got some new draft league coming soon. If you guys haven't heard yet, I don't think, no, this will go up before that. I've taken over a team in the MCP, the National Competitive Pokemon League. So we've taken over the team of Vepsis and the Helsinki Hydreigons. As of week 4 of 10 in that league. So we're going to be having that go up for a little while, and playoffs start here in the MTBA soon. So make sure you guys get excited, and I'll catch you back here for the next one. Peace.